Thank you.
No. Of me.
With the changes to the inner city, perhaps the Performing Arts Precinct would be a better location for the Speakers' Corner. So as we have that conversation...
What my quick Google showed me was that a new public Speakers' Corner opened in June 2013, which was on the corner of Fitzgerald Ave and Ferry Road, which...
It's a very good place for us.
The thing is that I think the idea of the Speaker's Corner came about when the Wizard was, at full fly, and he was a tourist attraction. I mean, so, and I think it sends a bad message that you're sort of shutting down Speaker's Corner. But on the other hand, if it's not policed and it's not if it's not actually delivering for the purpose that it was designed for, then maybe we need to rethink whether Cathedral Square is actually the appropriate place.
So if it's clever, respectful and funny, it's actually...
I know, it'd be great.
But it's really got out here, because Ted's voice is a very special one, which breaks and can't get it, unfortunately.
And it scares people, things scare children.
Right, okay, I don't know who you're talking about, so that's fortunate for me. Now, the next one is Lindsay Carswell, 318. Oh, God.
Okay, my name is Lindsay Carswell. I'm a retired teacher, and my subjects especially were in economics and accounting. I have a Bachelor of Commerce degree from University of Canterbury. I want to speak today about the Council's expenditure on Hagley Oval. But I'm going to go back in time a little bit. First of all, I want to talk about a Memorandum of Understanding. Prior to the release of the blueprint in July 2012, staff at Sarah produced a report for the Canterbury Earthquake Recovery Minister entitled Cricket World Cup 2015. This is attachment 1, which I attached there. It's not the full report, it's the first 3 pages, which are quite interesting. Part of which reads, point 12, as recognised in the Memorandum of Understanding between the City Council and Canterbury Cricket, the Council has agreed to fund the development of the outfield, cricket block, embankment and practice facilities. This is now expected to cost $3 million. There is an inconsistency between Sarah staff reports and Council staff advice. Council staff have advised me in an email dated 30th October 2015, Memorandum of Understanding between the Council and Canterbury Cricket was considered in 2009 and some preparatory work was undertaken in relation to this. However, this Memorandum of Understanding was never executed and the Hagley Oval development was included in the Long-Term Council Community Plan 2009-19 instead. In a more recent email, dated 10th of May, as previously advised, no Memorandum of Understanding exists between the Council and the Trust. Council expenditure. At the meeting of the Council's Community Services Committee on 10th of December 2013, the committee resolved that they sought an urgent memo from staff on the full financial costs of the Hagley Oval development, both capital and operating, and that the committee seeks information from the Acting Chief Executive on why the project has been approved without funding confirmation of the lights, etc., etc. In response, John Purcell, Recreation and Sports Unit Manager, provided information on the cost of the Hagley Oval development, and this is in attachment 2, the full report's there, but an extract from which is set up below, costs. The expected capital cost to Council of the development, including the repair and renewal of supporting infrastructure, is $3.64 million. This has been provided for through funds Council has set aside for this purpose as follows, and I won't go into them all, but the first 2 there were either an annual plan or in the long-term community plan, etc. But there were some other amounts there. I renew this 759,000. There's 300,000 capital governance pool. And it all came to that figure there of 3,666,000 and so on. And it goes on to say that the net operating cost to council is budgeted at 300,000 per annum. Currently we are tracking the budget. However, the actual capital cost was 4.861 million, and the operating costs for the 2014-15 year were $519,789. Attachment 3, that I got from a Regoma request in 2015. Although the cost in 2009-19 LTCCP plan and the 2012-2013 annual plan are clearly shown in the respective plans, the other costs are buried deep in the accounts in a manner that makes both for councillors and public scrutiny impossible. Furthermore, at the council meeting on 29th of August 2013, the resolution regarding the lease of Hagley Park and of the Canterbury Cricket Association stated, point G, that Canterbury Cricket have advised that no further funds from the Christchurch City Council would be sought. Yet the council continues to spend ratepayer money on Hagley Oval year after year. In the annual plan for 2017, 18-2 I should say, it is proposed Hagley Oval delivery package $1.19 million. No information provided as to what is included in this delivery package. Instead, I have had to read the Star of the 27th of April 2017 to find a breakdown of the costs, and there they are listed. The only problem is it's a different figure. It's 1.508 million. But I also notice in that list is a site screen, which tender document from the council. It's on attachment 4, and it's dated, closing date of June 2016. With some of these costs, the expenditure has been completed in the prior financial period. Are those prior period costs now to be retrospectively approved? I'd like to know that. Can council expenditure include an annual plan, long-term plan, and approved by the council, but which is 1, displayed in a manner that does not allow for public scrutiny, and 2, not disclosed or not specific for councillors' informed decision making, and 3, in breach of the 29th of August 2013 council resolution, be considered to have been lawfully approved? I recently wrote to the Office of the Auditor General and asked the same questions. A copy of the letter and her reply are attached as attachment 5. The recommendation I want to make to you is that the council suspend all expenditure on Hagley Oval, both capital and operating, until an independent inquiry has been held to determine A, whether the expenditure to date has been lawfully approved, and B, whether a contractual relationship exists between the Christchurch City Council and the Canterbury Cricket, which provides the authority for the council's ongoing expenditure on Hagley Oval. There are some items there. I'm not interested in the lease or anything like that, but I would like to have an inquiry into this. And that is my submission.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay. You've obviously done a lot of detailed research, and thank you for putting it all in writing. I think it might be useful if you could email a copy to the Secretariat so that we've got a copy for the electronic system that we're running.
Like a full copy of the SERA document?
No. Oh, well, actually, yeah. If you're emailing it, it won't be any cost to run off the copy. Yep. And your submission. This submission, because this is not what you sent in. Mm. You sent in just a short phrase. This has got lots of detailed information, and we will certainly investigate these matters.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.